Hello, this is for the people that chose Pile 2 in the January 24th You Are the Reader series. And we're not going to go over the tarot or the Lenormand since those were self-explanatory, but we're going to start with the oracle cards. And your first one is Angel Aura, Communication. A hum of shimmering wings hangs on the wind. Can you hear it? An angel's song drifts in the silence. Will you listen? From the space between here and forever comes the melody of truth, like 1,000 hearts shining in harmony. In a whisper, it breaks through into morning, and the sun rises on endless possibility. Rejoice. Angel Aura has a unique spectrum of energies and is also known as the opal aura or rainbow quartz. It resonates with the heart, crown, and third eye chakras, all the zodiac signs, and the air element. This crystal helps with all aspects of communication, enabling you to express yourself with more clarity and to be heard and understood on a higher level. It also enhances your connection with angels and spirit guides. This beautiful quartz crystal breaks down doubt, negativity, and other barriers, and thus expands the possibilities open to you. When these stones are placed on each of the chakras, they will align and purify the whole spirit body. Drawing this card means you have an awareness of angels, and it is time to connect with them. Intuition. Oy, I can't even grab it. The answers you seek in this situation can best be found by turning within, asking for guidance from your heart, or using a divination tool to access your inner wisdom. Do not rely on any outside source or your conscious mind to give you the information you really need. Listen for that quiet whisper from within. Practice feeling the energy of your different options and choose the one which feels lightest. The more you tune in and listen, the more you will recognize the ways in which your inner guidance shows itself to you. It may feel like a soft, deep knowing or a light, loving energy. It is important to trust that your higher self can see the bigger picture and knows exactly how to guide you, even if it doesn't make sense. The answer you get back may not be the easiest or the most logical, and your mind may try to rationalize a different option. Ask the unicorns to hold you in a clear space while you seek true guidance and have the faith and courage to follow it, no matter what. From Whispers of Healing, your card was Modify. Work on releasing your fears and learn to affirm the good in a situation. Positive emotions are linked to effort, focus, energy, and inspiration. Your emotions and actions influence your body. They can raise or lower your energy and impact your physical body and health. Positive thinking will enhance your energy. Fake it until you make it. That is, you may not feel happy or powerful, but act as if you are. When you make the adjustment and act as if you are happy, your mood will shift positively. Take steps to create positive change as you adjust to your new life. Are you holding on to past situations and dwelling on them? Be willing to release the past and let yourself change your thinking. It is important to remember that your soul is having a physical experience. Your physical body is not your soul. Work to embrace this belief, and it will transform your attitude toward many things in life. Fine-tune your thoughts, quiet your mind, and listen for your intuition. The feathers and wings acknowledge you have the freedom to push through this period. From Alice the Wonderland, your card was It's Always Tea Time. eternity, endless moments, repetition. The quote from Alice. Is that the reason so many tea things are put out here? She asked. Yes, that's it, said the Hatter with a sigh. It's always tea time. There are places, spaces, moments in all our lives where time takes on a different quality. Within the space you find yourself in now, there is an endlessness and a repetition, as though you are stuck in a loop. First, we must become aware and recognize the cycle we are in. This card sees you becoming conscious of something that entraps so many souls, but which you have a chance, a sure opportunity, to escape. Others about you are seemingly content to be within the loop and to keep the cycle going. You stand outside of this, and it is within your power to change the pattern for yourself. Some will puzzle at your desire to move beyond the constraints of the pattern. They may even be disgruntled at your yearning to change and move beyond the trappings they feel content with. Do not allow their influence to stifle your need to free yourself. When this card comes, consider changing the hours you work, the time you rise or go to your rest, or the schedules you operate in. Others may be confused at your desire to shake up the order of things. However, it is progressive and exciting of you to challenge what others consider to be normal. It does not always have to be tea time. Things do not need to be done in the usual way, and time can be shifted and experimented with so you can make the very most of the life you wish to live. That's interesting. And lastly, from Wild Kuan Yin, she tames by laying down the staff and rope. My ways prevail. I subjugate the lower to the higher without any force. Through my ways, correct alignment to the higher divine order is established. My authority is supreme, yet I've no need to enforce. Devotion to me is absolute, yet I bestow freedom. I show you now the whispering way to tame great force. I initiate you into the way of strength without coercion, the way of attraction without demand. Follow me and learn the art of feminine power. That fear shall always succumb to love. There is something that you want to attain. A situation exists that you would like to change. You have been attempting to bring it about through the exertion of your will. Now there is a time and place for such approaches. The strength of human will should never be underestimated. Yet there is another way, a gentler and more peaceful way, which will evoke little resistance within you and will help you attract what you want, rather than you having to carve it out of your own blood, sweat, and tears. This is the taming power, the magnetic lure of attraction that can tame even beyond the capacity of the will. What you want is possible, but the way you may be thinking it has to come about is doing you a disservice. Striving will create friction, where surrender and invitation through love will create affinity with the goal. Do all that you can and then let go. When you let go of pushing and striving, there is less resistance created, and the situation at hand can naturally begin to resolve itself. Stay strong and true to yourself and your wishes, but trust that they can manifest more quickly when you come from a place of trust in the divine plan. If you feel stuck anywhere on your path, know that is fine and a part of life sometimes. Accept what is, even your frustration, and let it be. It will pass, and so shall any obstacle in your way, and all the more gracefully when you offer no resistance to it and instead simply be like the child, curious and open, observing without claiming to know or direct. In that openness and curiosity, you may see how divine compassion is serving you through the very thing you want to change. If you are open to it, not only will you gain the lesson and gift of the apparently undesirable state of affairs, but once that is gleaned, it will no longer need to be as it is. You accept, and with no resistance to push again, change happens. You do not need to force what is meant to be. Do all that is in your power to do, yes, but then trust a little more. Do not allow another to manipulate you. You can have compassion in your heart while choosing not to give in to another's demands that you should be offended or accept their criticism or in any way take on the feelings or moods of another. When you no longer allow another to have power over you, you no longer need to attempt to control them in any way. You become free. Wow, that's a powerful card. All right, pile number 2. I apologize for the lack of animation or energy in my voice. I'm just very low on energy today, and I didn't want to leave you hanging, so I guess it was a trade-off. All right, take care.